Alright guys, it's GameboyLuke here, and welcome back to the WBE. I'm your coach, the Bristol City Blazikens, and we are here today, face off against Galactic Elliot and the Chicago Cubchoos, I believe. What's our record right now? Let's torch this. Let's give you some stats. I haven't got the page up. I should have had the page up, but let's give you some stats. Currently, in the current standings, according to the doc, and bear in mind this might be a little bit out of date. This might not be this might not be accurate because people haven't done their battles, or they have done their battles, and some people haven't done their battles. Currently, Bristol City Blazikens are sat in 7th place. We need to be top 8 to top cut, and then go into playoffs, obviously. Our record is 5-3, and our differential is 6. So the people ahead of us are the New Orleans Pelicans, are also 5-3 with a differential of 10. Chicago Cubchoos, which are 5-3, which we're playing against, and they are a differential of 11. Now, if we hadn't been hacked out by Wolfie and had a better match against him, we wouldn't be put down as low as we are. The only reason we're down so low is because we got 5-0'd, which obviously sucks for us. But we're gonna do our best today to win, because if I win, we put Elliot down and we put ourselves up by 1, which, you know, helps us, you know, push forward. Obviously depends on everyone else. Also, Duncan is just below us with 1 less point differential, so there's a bunch of teams here that have the exact same score, and if I lose this, I'm probably gonna fall out of the running. So I need to stay on things, because the next week I'm playing against MV, and I absolutely have to be, you know, I'm gonna do my best to win, of course, but it's obviously not likely that I'm gonna win that match. So I need to win this in order to really top cut, and I don't want to let you guys down. So we're gonna do our best. Here's the team. Also, before this video starts, we're doing this battle on Elliot's birthday, so happy birthday, Elliot. It's a shame that it had to fall down to this day, but yeah, he's told us that he literally DM'd us saying, I think it's more inconvenient that my birthday landed on a Thursday, you know, it's just how the cookie crumbles. So we're here, we have Lilith, the Nihilego with Psychic Power Gem, Grass Knot, and Venoshock, Choice Scarf, Modest. You'll see why we have Venoshock later. Venoshock isn't really a necessary move. We didn't really see the need for a poison type move on Lilith, but in the off chance we ever get the Toxic Spikes up, Venoshock does a whole lot more damage than Power Gem does, so it's like, it'll be better to switch to that. If we start sweeping things, we start getting the special attack boost, Venoshock might be a better move to go into with the Toxic Spikes up. Next, we have Pitch, rocking Moonlight, Carmine, Photon Gazer, Heatwave, Rocky Helmet, Bold, our counter for Low Punny, basically. This thing takes a hit really well. He can Moonlight on her, he can Calm Mind on her, you know, he can do all sorts of stuff, and once it's like, it's gone, like, this thing is a physical wall, it takes hits. The only problem is, obviously, its special defense is kind of low. It's not built for special hits, but we have Calm Mind. So if we can increase our special defense on the turn that, say, Low Punny switches out and he brings in a special attacker, we have +1s for death. Boom. We can now, you know, we're capable of handling a lot of his team. So opportunity there. We have Kokichi, our shiny Greninja with Toxic Spikes, Dark Pulse, Water Shuriken, and Ice Beam. Now, Water Shuriken is there for a reason. The Blacephalon is a problem, and I believe with the expert bout, you know, Water Shuriken can do a hefty amount of damage, especially if we dig them with rocks. Like, I don't remember the calc specifically, but we'll work out later on. But I know Water Shuriken can come in a lot of handy. Can come in handy if we can time the right, you know, opportunity, because it's such a fast Pokemon that I think. Wait, is it base 107? Oh yeah, so it's like it's base 107 speed. We're base 122, but if it's Choice Scarfed, then it's just gonna run through things, and I need priority to beat it. So it's just like we have Water Shuriken right there to handle it. We have Prism, Steelix, Impish, Rockhead, Steelix Light with Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Toxic, and Ice Fang. You know, Toxic again helping out with the what am I gonna say? Helping out with the Venoshocks potentially if there are things that are off the ground that I can't necessarily Toxic with Toxic Spikes. We have Toxic in that regard as well. I'm just double checking I have the Mega Ring, because I'll be really upset. I'm so paranoid now. I could have it. Stealth Rock, obviously, we want hazards. Earthquake's great. Ice Fang's great too. Coverage, blah, 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 all that stuff. MV, again, running a very similar set with Zygarde. Zygarde is really, really good at doing what he needs to do. Being behind a substitute helps us in regards to, I forget specifically. We built this team yesterday. Let me look at his team. Oh, it stops us from getting, like, you know, Klefki can't do anything to us. We can't really get Oliver Mola's Scald can't burn us, obviously, and it doesn't break our sub either. There's just a bunch of Pokemon that really can't do anything when we're subbed up. We can get free D-Dance off and we just punch something. It helps us, say, for example, if you have the sub up and Dragonite has his, like, multi-scale, we can break his multi-scale with extreme speed while we're behind our sub. Yeah. We have Pachinko, especially defensive. Overheat, Volt Switch, Defog Planes, but, you know, very, very standard Rotom set. But he is necessary to deal with, you know, Blacephalon. He's a good switch into Blacephalon. Galvantula can be handled as well. I mean, he defogged it with rocks and sticky webs potentially. So it's like if he brings Galvantula, it's like straight up just go into Rotom, or even lead with Steelix, get our own Stealth Rocks up if we need to. But then again, it's like there's no point getting our own Stealth Rocks up if Galvantula is going to sit there and sticky webs us. We want to put ourselves in a better position. Although we could try and bait out Steelix, bait out his Blacephalon if we bring in Steelix. I don't know. There's some plays to be had. By the time we actually get into battle, we'll see what we're gonna do. Let me put these on the teams. I haven't done that yet. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's the squad. I will see you guys in a moment when we've hooked up with Elliot. All right, so we're here, ready to go, ready to face Elliot. Of course, same story. As soon as I hit the good luck, have fun button, my head, all my anxiety trickles down into my stomach. So, see how we do. I'd like to win. That'd be super duper dope. At the same time, if I lose, I'm not even that sad because I'm still positive, and that's like always my goal. But I'd like to see some improvement, you know. Okay, so we have Klefki, Silvally, Lopunny, Lurantis, Blacephalon, and Uxie. Okay, so this is stuff I kind of expected to come. Of course, I mean, I have the team in front of me so I can see. Some things I'm a little bit surprised about, say, like not bringing Galvantula and not bringing Dragonite. Looking at the team, though, what would be a good lead for him? Because I feel like I can go Pachinko, for example, and just Volt Switch into whatever I need to Volt Switch into, because it's like a good, safe play. Because I feel like, well, Klefki could be a potential lead here. And if it is, then Rotom again is a good shout. I'm also scared. I don't want to lead with Prism because he might predict that and go into Blacephalon lead and then just like start tearing holes throughout my team. He doesn't have a ground type, so it's like I can quite easily just go for Volt Switches on things by leading with Rotom. If by chance he leads with, say, Lopunny, then we just go straight into Necrozma. You know, it's we got plays, we got options by leading with Rotom. So I think I'm gonna lock in with Rotom. I think that's the smart play. We'll see. We'll find out. I'm doing this battle a little bit earlier than I would normally as well, because we normally battle on a Friday and today's Thursday. If I break the fourth wall. Not that that's gonna change anything, but it's like it's different. It feels different to battle like a few days beforehand rather than just the day beforehand. So he brings in Evan, which is Lopunny. Okay, cool. So me leading Steelix wouldn't have been a necessarily bad thing here. But at the same time, he's gonna Mega Fake Out here. Like a Mega Fake Out is coming. So in the damage calculators, if we bring up Necrozma, I've done this calc before. He brings in Mega Lopunny. Fake Out does 12 to 15%, and then a return afterwards. Only doing 32 to 38. I can kill this thing with a Photon Gazer without even, like, you know, even freaking like using Carmine or anything like that. So I'm just gonna switch straight into pitch, because I'm gonna get Rocky Helmet damage. Also, if I bring this thing in and he just straight up goes for Fake Out, or even if he goes for Power Up Punch, like that's fine with me. I kind of wanted to go for Volt Switch, but again, this Rotom would not take a Fake Out very well. And if he went straight for the high jump kick, it would do damage to me. And I don't think that's very smart. It's too risky. You know, standard Lopunny sets do usually throw out the Fake Out straight away to kind of like, you know, scout out what you're gonna do and get that free 15% damage. Like, you know, since I'm slower, he's definitely staying in. I bring in Necrozma, of course, as he Mega Evolves. Perfect. Okay. What's he gonna go for? Is he gonna go for straight damage? Is he gonna? What's he doing? What's he doing here? Because, really, after Fake Out, I can't take 3 returns, so he's subbed up. Okay. If he Sword Stances, I still take a hit. Does it even get Sword Stance? This is interesting. This is it. He can't fake me out now. So he doesn't seem like he's running fake out. Doesn't look like a fake out set to me. If you're running sub. Do you get sword stance? You don't get sword stance. So he can't. What's he setting up with? Low bunny. What would you set up with? Category. Status. Oh, is he baton passing? Oh, Cosmic gets Cosmic Power too. Cosmic Power, if it was +1 SPDF. After substitute, I still kill. I have a chance to kill him. Otherwise, it gets Thunder Wave, Teeter Dance, Laser Focus. Like, I feel like he's just going to baton pass this to somebody, but it doesn't make a difference because I Photon Gazer and I break the sub on any single one of these Pokemon unless his Silvally is dark. So subbing is interesting. I could have Volt switched again, but it was a risky play. But now that I know he's doing that, I could potentially read it for the next time. Okay, so he's baton passing. Okay. I imagine the baton pass is going straight into Blacephalon at this point. That's an interesting play. I haven't, I honestly should have probably watched some of his games because he's probably done that before. But I didn't, that wasn't even on my radar. And that's one thing, I'm so busy with other things that I don't actually go and study my opponent's playstyle by watching their battles and stuff, which I should do more. But it's kind of difficult. But I had no idea that he was, like, that was an idea, because if I had Volt switched, does it break sub? I imagine it does. It has an opportunity to, because substitute takes off 25%, isn't it? Is it 25% or is it what? 25% rounded down. It goes into Klefki. Which is interesting. I don't really feel like I want to stay in here. I broke the sub though. I can just Heat Wave here. I absolutely can just Heat Wave here. Necrozma. What is this thing called? Klefki. Because if he I don't feel like paralyzing me is really a massive, like, deal. Heat Wave does half. If I Calm Minded, Heat Wave does 65 to 77. I'm trying to think about what Klefki wants to do here. It could go for Toxic, which would indeed be an issue. To avoid everything, I just go to Prism. I straight up go to a Steelix. I don't want to get hazarded or anything like that. Let's just play it safe and go to Steelix. There it's a Toxic. Cool. So with that, an Earthquake from Mega Steelix just kills this thing outright. And I don't really feel like he wants to stay in on that. Impish, yeah, he's got to know that just absolutely just kills him completely. I don't see a reason not to get Stealth Dogs up here, especially with Blacephalon running around. Yeah, I'm gonna throw some Stealth Rocks up. He could make the big brain play and stay in, predicting me to go for Stealth Rocks and get his own spikes up, because I will eventually have to get rid of those with Defog. So maybe I should have just gone for a straight attack, because at the same time, like, everyone on his team is taking something from it apart from Yuxi, and I don't see why he would switch into Yuxi in this situation. So Earthquake actually does something. Again, with Lurantis running around, he does switch out though. Okay, fine, I made the right play. That's fine. He goes on a Candy Crush, which I think is his Lurantis. Alright, Lurantis, what do? You have Defog. This thing does get Defog, so maybe he's brought it in for the Defog right now, and I can get a free switch into Rotom. Does Rotom kill this thing with Overheat? It does. Rotom just outright kills this thing with Overheat. So, could just go into him right now, because I could predict the Overheat right now. Unless if this thing is physical. If this thing is I don't know what this thing is yet. Physical Superpower actually doesn't do a lot to Rotom though. And this thing is slow as titties, so it's just like, I can go in a Rotom. If he wants to start setting up by like superpowering me, that's absolutely fine. But if he goes to the special move, that's cool too. Because I can still say like Pain Split off of Uxie later on. But he goes superpower. Okay, it's fine. Honestly, I'd rather he'd done that. I'd honestly rather he'd done that. Because I 100% can continue taking these. You get a +1 defense and special defense, don't you? So I just overheat now. That does nothing to me. That did nothing. And overheat guaranteed kills with max HP. I put enough EVs in to just make sure I killed this thing. He might be calculating like physical Rotom or bulkier Rotom and noticing that it's not guaranteed to kill. Like maybe, I don't know. I don't think you would want to risk that though, to be fair. I get a free overheat off here on anything. The best thing to switch into here would be Blacephalon, but then I can Volt Switch and get the slow switch and go into someone else that can deal with it. For example, Greninja, because Greninja will kill Blacephalon. Like Blacephalon, if it's Choice Scarf set, like even Water Shuriken does 84 to like 100%. So after Stealth Rocks is guaranteed killed, and then a Volt Switch, like it's gone, 100% dead. He withdraws, okay. Goes into who? Blacephalon? No, he goes, okay, what typing is this? That's dark. That's dark, isn't it? Ooh, he's bulky. He's really bulky, bro. Holy shit. Silvally. Okay, so can I tell what this thing is? What type is it? It's dark. Okay, it's dark. Okay, so dark type Silvally. And I am a smelly Rotom. He might try to Pursuit Trap me, but that's not doing a great deal to me anyways. Is he faster than me? He is faster than me. So my thing is, he might Parting Shot me. He might U-turn me. So why don't I just go for Volt Switch in this scenario? I am specially defensive. But really, multi-attack doesn't even do that much to me. It does 36 to 45. And I want the slow switch here so I can get initiative. But what I need to look up really is what does Silvally get? Explosion, Defog, Magic Coat, Outrage, multi-attack. Tailwind, it might be setting up Tailwind. I don't know. I just think I Volt Switch here. He surfed me. Okay, that's fine. That's fine because I'm specially defensive. That's not doing a lot. You would have probably been better off using anything else. Be real with you. Okay, so he just surfed me. He is the dark type. He's the dark type one. My question is now, Nihilego has a chance to kill here. It's not guaranteed. Greninja can't kill. Well, as much as I want to get Toxic Spike set up right now, though. U-turn does way too much. Steelix does kill, but he has Surf. Zygarde can potentially kill with 1,000 arrows. It might be an opportunity for us to set up here. And obviously Necrozma can't do anything because he might have multi-attack and that's going to really, really hurt me. So, with where his HP is at right now, I kind of feel like I should go into Envy. Hidden Power, imagine this thing gets coverage out of the, yeah, it gets Ice Beam and everything, so it's like, he might run Ice Beam. That's the problem. I don't know what to bring in against this thing. It's kind of scary, but the fact that he's running Surf, a little bit weird. I suppose I can just go into Lilith, to be honest. I think Lilith's probably the safest play. Because nothing outright kills me, and Power Gem is doing a pretty hefty amount. I'd have to get a really bad roll for this not to kill. He might end up going into Klefki here, which is fine. I could hard switch into Rotom again. Like knowing this is going to kill him. But at the same time, Klefki doesn't do a lot right now. Like, I can switch out on Klefki. It's not even a big deal. I just power gem. He does withdraw, so I could have switched out and got switch initiative. And he goes to the keys, of course. Point the stones. I power gem. Which was an okay amount. You know, not a lot, but that'll make a difference. Okay, so... I guarantee you can put... Like, Silvali's in range for a pretty, you know, cheeky attack later on. I'm just going to go into Steelix. I have my Stealth Rocks up now, and an Earthquake guaranteed kills this thing, so there's no reason for me not to go for Earthquake. He might play me here and go into Blacephalon, which does scare me a little bit, because Rotom is kind of my answer to Blacephalon, and I'm at, what, 50% right now? So I actually need to be careful about how I let him bring in Blacephalon. Because Blacephalon's doing 36 to 42. I can't take two of those, obviously. Greninja, on the other hand, can take any hit from this thing and then just go for Water Shuriken. So if I need to bring in him, that's fine. So we'll see, won't we? I do switch out. Obviously, I'm faster, so I get the first switch. We go back into prison. We've done this before. Obvious play. Do you... Okay, he withdraws. He read that. He read that and goes into Blacephalon here. No, he doesn't. Interesting. So he's brought this thing in again. And we've seen him reveal the superpower, right? So is there any reason for me not to go into Necrozma? With Lurantis around? Because I feel like I feel like he feels like he can't bring... Oh, he might be mixed though. If he's going for Leaf Storm this time instead, because that superpower didn't do a lot to Rotom. And honestly, I can health pack off this thing. I might go into Rotom here, because this might be an opportunity for us to health pack off of it. Okay, I'm gonna do that, I think. I actually think I want to do that. Okay, so he's going for superpower again. But again, that's not doing a lot. I outspeed this thing, and I just pain split it. So I need the HP. At +1 though, if it's gonna start doing more damage. I outspeed it though, so it's like he knows he can't stay in unless it's Scarf. Which still doesn't outspeed me unless it's... Ooh. What if it's Scarfed? That's knowledge I need, though. Like, I don't know that right now, and I need that knowledge. So I'm gonna go for Pain Split. This will reveal. Okay. He switches out, that's fine. He goes into Chimera. Interesting. I don't get a lot to health pack off of it, but... Doesn't do a lot, that's fine. He's gonna get a free attack off now. This thing gets a free attack off on me, and the only thing he can kill me with is Surf. So when you think about like Silvally, I should have just overheated really. Silvally Dark. I didn't think he would actually come in and sack this thing off. Does he not care about it? He's not jolly. Is he timid? Because he had Surf. And how much did Surf do to me? Yeah, that's killing me, because I'm at, what, 55? So I'm at, like, what, 30? I'm at 35. So Surf has a chance to kill me. It's a roll, but it has a chance to kill me. Unless he's Modest. Modest. Modest, no speed. Still outspeeds me. So, a Dark or Water type move doesn't really scare me, because I can... Who do I want to be in when he does this, though? It's my question. Because I don't know if he wants to go for Surf again, or what. I feel like he's going to read my switch. And go for U-turn. But at the same time, he brought this in to sack it. So it's like, I don't want to switch into Greninja and get U-turned on. Let's bring in Pitch. I think we should bring Pitch in here. Does he Pursuit Trap me? He doesn't Pursuit Trap me. Okay. I bring in this guy. Because... And he just goes for Surf again. I'm really confused. I'm really, really confused by this play. I don't really, yeah, I'm a little bit confused. I think I'm over predicting at this point. I'm 100% over predicting. I need to take a step back. I need to take a step back and think for a second. Okay, I'm going into Envy here because I can get a substitute. I don't really think that this Silvally can do a whole lot to me right now. But he's literally just going for raw attacks, like one after the other. Like, and I'm expecting him to do one thing. Okay, he parting shot. Okay, there we go. There it is. So I reduce my attack, reduce my special attack, and now he can go into whoever he wants to. Because I should have just killed Silvally when I had the chance. But now that I know that he doesn't really care about Silvally. Okay, so he brings Candy Crush in. Again, all he's done with this thing is just go for superpower. So Necrozma. If he's running mixed, this is gonna suck. It's a revolving door, a Pokemon. Okay, he's superpowered, that's fine. That's delicious. Honestly, that tasted great. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so question is, do I go for... No, if he brings in Silvally right now, then it's going to suck. So I have to Heat Wave. 100% have to Heat Wave here, because he has to switch out. He can't stay in. And to be fair, if Lurantis... if Lurantis stays in and I hit him with a Heat Wave... What's it doing? Like, still doing 54 to 64 damage. He can't do anything to me. It seems like it's choiced because it's just gone for superpower. And that is it. So I want to say it's Scarfed. I want to say it's Scarfed, but I can't because I don't know if that's true or not. He stayed in. Oh, he's special. Is that a Assault Vest? That's not doing anything. Yeah, that's not doing anything. I just Moonlight. And every time he hits me, he's taking damage. So it's like... If he hits me with another Leech Life, he goes up, but he goes back down. I Moonlight, and then I hit him again, and I win. And I win this 1v1. And then honestly, he's gonna have to start superpowering me to start getting more damage on his Leech Life, so I can start Calm Minding and just hit him with a Photon Gazer. So... Okay, so he withdraws, goes in a this thing. I don't know what Yuxi wants to do. It gets its own Stealth Rocks up. Okay, so with Yuxi out, honestly, I want to go to Rotom because I feel like I can health pack off of it. I want to Pain Split it. And really, Yuxi's going to do either one or two. It's going to set up its own Stealth Rocks. Or it's going to Thunder Wave me. So I think I go into Rotom. I can take a Psychic, I'm pretty sure. I should have probably counted that before I clicked it, but I'm pretty sure I can take a Psychic. And if anything, if he gets Stealth Rocks up now, I can't bring Rotom back in. He's screwed otherwise. Psychic to Rotom is only doing 19 to 22, so I can take that. Because I'm at 35 right now. He's at Stealth Rock. There we go. Fully expecting Silvally to come back in right here, maybe, or is he's gonna go into somebody that because he's going to expect my defog. So I want to Pain Split really badly right here, but I don't want to let him go back into Silvally because I've revealed what I wanted to do in regards to Pain Split before. or I want to defog. So with Rotom where he is, I kind of need the defog. Yeah, I have to defog, I think. I don't want Stealth Rocks up. Who else is on my team? It really only affects Rotom, but again, it's general chip, isn't it? It's not something you want to have on your team. But as soon as I defog, I get rid of both of our rocks. And since I outspeed this, maybe I should Pain Split. Because if he brings in Blacephalon, banking on my defog, I think the only thing that's really scary is the Lopunny. No, I'm gonna Pain Split. I'm committing to the Pain Split. I'm committing to the Pain Split. Fuck! Duh! He did it again! That's gonna boost his HP and reduce mine! Alright. I'm at 51 now. For fuck's sake. This is so stupid. Why is this thing not dead yet? Oh my god. I'm at 32. Like, Surf kills me. Surf kills me. I'm so scared of the U-turn. But he has Parting Shot. Knowing I'm gonna switch, he's probably gonna Parting Shot me. That's fine. I'm gonna mix things up. Let's go Greninja. I should have killed this thing so many turns ago, and it's still alive. Okay, he's surfed. He surfed me. It's not doing anything, right? Now, Greninja. No, we don't have protein. We don't have protein. We don't have protein. Ice Beam kills. Doesn't really cover many options. Dark Pulse also has a chance to kill, but doesn't cover any options. So it's just like, I should probably just go for Ice Beam here, to be fair. Just to kill this thing. It needs to die. Thank you. Thank you. It's dead. Frick, dude. What? What? How did that not kill? Come on. Oh my god. How did that not kill? This Savali has done too much damage to me, dude. Stealth Rocks does a 16th of health. I need to put up Calculator. That's so aggravating. Calculator. 151. How do you do a... What's a 16th? Alright, so... 24 HP I needed. I don't think I can survive a Stealth Rock. So I'm at 23. I don't know if I live a Stealth Rock. Alright, keys are here. What's popping keys? I don't know if I can survive the next Stealth Rock, so I actually need to get my rock set up desperately. So... Rotom. Because I feel like he's going to expect me to U-turn out of here. Or maybe he's just going to go for damage. Because what can Greninja do to this thing? Not much of anything. I want to switch to Rotom right here. I think it's an opportunity because he might go for, like, his spikes. Because I've switched in his Steelix every single... You know what? I'm gonna bank on it. I'm banking on it. I think I'm overreading, but I just want a health pack off this thing. Stealth Rock's gonna do so much to me. And he goes for, no, he did attack. He actually attacked. He actually attacked. Every single time I've gone into Steelix. Every single time I've gone into Steelix. That's so aggravating. I'm over. Oh! Why am I playing like shit, bro? Why am I playing like trash? He has Dazzling Gleam. Against Zygarde. Yeah, I can't bring in Zygarde. Although a Zygarde does outspeed. And 1,000 arrows does kill from this range, I'd imagine. I'm playing like shit. I need to get back out of this mindset and put myself in a new one. Do I want to bring in Zygarde and go for sub? I think that's a moderately large brain play. I can't imagine Klefki being around sort of like timid or anything like that with max speed investment. It would outspeed me in that case, but I'd still be able to get a sub off. So I actually think maybe going into Envy here, subbing up. He might, oh, he has Toxic. He literally has Toxic. Why didn't I think about that? He's gonna prankster Toxic me. He's not gonna stay in. He won't sacrifice this thing, surely. He wouldn't just let me kill it. I know. Maybe the way I brought it suggests I have Lum. I'm not sure. Regardless, if he does Toxic me, and I'm able to, he did. Oh, thank God. Okay, I made a decent play. Okay, so he goes to Candy Crush. Okay, cool. So I sub up. Now, I outspeed this thing naturally. So I could just I can just extreme speed to kill this thing and D-dance on something else. But I'm trying to think right now, is this the right Pokemon to D-dance on? Because it's Super doesn't do a lot. And I can just E-speed it at whatever point I want to. So, do I D-dance here? Or do I wait to bring the next Pokemon and get a free hit on the next Pokemon? Because that could be anybody. Yeah, I think, yeah, okay, I'm gonna E-speed. I'm gonna E-speed here. Alright, let's just get rid of this Lurantis. Let's take the kill where we can. We're still subbed. The only problem is that when it comes to Blacephalon, we can't outspeed it with one D-dance. We need 2 D-dances to outspeed it. But right now, I really don't know who he wants to go into, because when you think about, say, Lopunny, I don't think Lopunny Okos me. So I can D-dance behind sub. Will that put me? That doesn't put outspeed, doesn't make me outspeed. I need +2 to outspeed Lopunny as well. But I can D-dance twice, potentially. And it won't kill me. Or when my HP is like what? We've taken like 10 points. So I mean, without a boost though, 1,000 arrows like does so much damage to this thing. We're fully we have a free 1,000 arrows on anything. Okay, so he brings in Uxie. Now I know Uxie has the potential to be foul play. So this was probably a smart play on his end, because I need to see the foul play, to be fair. But foul play is doing, actually, it doesn't even do that much. Really. I can just D-dance here. Hey, I'm a D-dance. I want to see what this thing does to me. Okay, it's Dazzling Gleaming me. Okay, Dazzling Gleam. If it's defensive, It's doing 24 to 28%. I'm at +1 now. And I have the Figgy Berry. So I get half of my HP back as soon as he puts me in range. So with leftovers, I think it's a guaranteed. Let me see. With leftovers, it's a chance. It's still a bit of a roll to kill it at +1. At +2, it's a 220. Yeah, it's not a big enough chance. I'm interested to see. I want to see how much this Dazzling Gleam does to me though, because he's obviously not invested, and it's only gonna do 24 to 28%. It's 1,000 arrows. Let's see. Let's find out. Let's find out together. Because what if he's not? He must be physically defensive. It can be ran either way. But with Klefki, obviously Klefki's usually ran specially defensive, so it's just like. Okay, that does a pretty good amount of damage. It's definitely a 3-co. That's not doing a lot. That's not doing a lot at all, actually. And I think I can probably kill it with 2 more 1,000 arrows. Because I have the Figgy Berry, so my HP goes all the way back up, and I just kill this thing the following turn. Because that did nothing to me. I went from what to what? How much HP did I just lose then? I was at like 130, so it's gonna do like what? Put me down to. It might not even put me down to frickin'. Might not even put me down in range. So let me find out real quick what 25% of 215 multiplied by 0.25. I need at least 54 HP to sub again. Okay. So he Dazzling Gleams me again. Pop the big boy berry. And now what I want to do is, because after I can get a free D-Dance here, and that put me at +2. And I think I should sweep the rest of his team at that point. So I'm actually going to D-Dance again here. I'm pretty sure I sweep the rest of his team if I'm at +2, because I outspeed everything. Yeah. Unless the Blacephalon is scarfed. But even then, let me see what Blacephalon does to me. Blaseph. Yeah, it does 40%. It does, yeah. So even if this thing Dazzling leads me again, I'll be at like half, maybe? I don't think he wants to save this thing necessarily. Like, there's no... it's free setup fodder for me. Honestly. I just needed to get it in range. I just D-Dance again now. If he wants to switch out, that's fine. I now outspeed everything. Because I feel like he's going to expect me to go for the dragon, the ground type move again. And the answer to that is to go to Lopunny. The 2 bulkiest mons that are out, literally out of the way. Or 3 bulkiest mons, like Uxie, is also really a pain in the ass to get past. But literally, as soon as Uxie's out of the way, the rest of his mons are dead. Because I have Stealth Rocks up. And the reason I didn't want to defog as well is because Blacephalon potentially has Focus Sash. So it's like, I kind of needed rocks up on his side. I just know Zygarde's about to tear a hole right now. And then like the rest can be cleaned up by like Nihilego and stuff like that. So we D-Dance again. This thing must carry Toxic. Unless it's just Thunderwaving me. Okay, it's Dazzling Gleam me again. Yeah, I think we just outright sweep the rest of the team now. Oh, that was a crit. That was a crit. I still have enough HP to sub up again though, if I need to. So now we just 1,000 arrows. That's a bit unfortunate that we got critted there, because I would be at about half, like 90%. So that takes down Uxie. The rest of his team is super duper frail right now. Zygarde is so good. I can't believe how good Zygarde is. Brings in the keys. More than likely gonna Toxic me. I feel like he needs to Toxic me right here. This is a +2. In order to do anything right now, he needs to Toxic me. Yeah, +2 is doing 187%. So that's fine, but we're now rinsing through this now. That's Klefki taken care of. So the thing is, when it comes to low punny, seeing sub baton pass, it's gotta have high jump kick and facade as its 2 stabs. It can't. It's not gonna run focus of the fake out. Does extreme speed kill? Just in case. I want you guys to understand that extreme speed has a chance to KO here. Yeah, I just 1,000 arrows here. Even Jolly, like I'm +2 speed here. Yeah, 1,000 arrows just kills. So unless he's focused, is he fake out? He doesn't have fake out. Yeah, I thought so. When as soon as he sub baton passed me earlier, I was like, he can't have fake out. I mean, he could, but you know. All right, stealth box gone. You know, let me have a look at this thing. Blacephalon, Choice Scarf. Yeah, so the Choice Scarf variant of this Pokemon will still outspeed me. So we just gotta hope that that's not the case, so that I can get the 5-0 and get my differential up. It's not the case. Boom. I think I died of toxic poisoning here, which means it'll be a 4-0. But that is that's game right there. Oh, it's 5-0. So all I had to do for a second there, and you notice I took myself out and I was like, I need to stop. What am I doing? Just take the opportunity while you can. Think about your plays right now. Boom, we take a 5-0. So that game went from being really stupidly played by me to grabbing an opportunity as soon as I saw it and prioritizing. Oh my god. I put the pressure on myself unnecessarily when it was just like an easy solution to just, you know. 5-0. That's really good, by the way. That is going to do some numbers for the standings. That's going to bump our differential up so high, which is really, really good. Next week, I believe we're playing against MV. Let me look at the schedule. Bristol City Blazikens versus SDC. Yeah, and SDC is, I believe, is MV. So that's going to be a really difficult match. I can't imagine. This is me going. I'm hopeful. Of course, I always am. It's Pokemon. Anything can happen. But he is 7-1. He has a differential 30. So it's just like, might not get the win there, but we'll do our best for sure. I want to thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate your support. Bristol City Blazikens is now 6-3 with a differential of 11, I believe. Please tell me it's 11. Where is the page? Where is the page? I can't find the page. Where are the standings? Where's the standings gone? I can't find the standings. Here. Differential, 11, yeah. So boom. Way better play. I'm very happy with that. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.